The book of Luke, chapter 16, verse number 1 to verse number 9. I read. Are you there? I read. Jesus told his disciples, there was a rich man whose manager or steward was accused of wasting his possession. So he called him in and asked him, what is this I hear about you? Give an account of your management or stewardship, because you cannot be manager any longer. The manager said to himself, please listen to this. I read that verse 3 again. The manager said to himself, what shall I do now? My master is taking away my job. I am not strong enough to dig, and I am ashamed to beg. I know what I will do, so that when I lose my job here, people will welcome me into their houses. So he called in each one of his master's debtors. He asked the first, how much do you owe my master? 3 kiloliters of olive oil. He replied. The manager told him, take your bill, sit down quickly and make it 400. Then he asked the second, and how much do you owe? 35 kiloliters of wheat. He replied. He told him, take your bill and make it 800. Now listen to verse 8. Very important. The master commended the dishonest manager or steward because he had acted shrewdly. For the people of this world, or the sons of darkness, are more shrewd in their dealing with their own kind than are the people of light. I tell you, use worldly wealth to gain friends for yourself, so that when it is gone, you will be welcomed into eternal. Tell the person beside you, buy the future. Now say it like you mean it. Buy the future. Now yesterday, we were saying something that the Muslims, the heathen, are taking over the whole place. Now why is it that unbelievers, non-Christians succeed? Why will a Christian be doing the same business with a Muslim, and the Muslim will be succeeding? Are you ready to hear it this morning, so that your life can move forward, so that you will take over this land, take over Kisumu, take over Kenya? He said the master, the Lord, commended the unjust steward. He did not commend him, he wasted. He did not applaud him because he was unfaithful. That was not the reason. Now look at this. The man said to himself, what shall I do? My master, my Lord, is about to throw me out of this job, out of this business, out of this management. He said, I can't, I am ashamed to be. But this I can do. Listen to me. Use today to create what you are enjoying now, or what you are suffering now, is as a result of what you did yesterday. Today is the child of the past. Today is the child of yesterday. And today is the mother of tomorrow. The future is in the womb of today. Listen to this. The future is in the womb of today. So what you do with your present job, your present opportunities, your present contacts, your present connections will determine what you will enjoy in the future. Look at this. The man said, I am about to lose my job. What do I do? And the same thing is applicable to everyone here this morning. That season you are into will not last forever. It is time you begin to create something for a better future. He said, I'm about to be thrown out of my job. Now look at this. Have you ever asked yourself, what if my company, the company I am working for, is no longer in existence? What if the government issues a law and my firm is closed down? Have you ever asked yourself, what if there is no need for my business, this present business again? Until you ask that important question, the future is not guaranteed. Do I have where I can fall back to if this thing closes? The man said, I am about to be thrown out of business, out of my job. What will I do? If what you are doing now is working, but after a while it stops working, will your life end? And what are you expected to do now with that business that is working, with that business that is succeeding, with that job you are into? Create another one. He said, I am about to be thrown out of business, but I will not allow it. I need to create something for myself. Now listen to this. He said to himself, I cannot dig. I don't have strength to dig. Listen to this, please. Don't miss this. I don't have strength to dig. I am ashamed to beg. Somebody is saying, I can't preach. I can't sing. I can't do this. I can't do that. No problem. But there is something you... If you can't be a preacher, you can be a tailor. If you cannot be a singer, you can be a broadcaster. You can do business. You may not be able to do that thing or this thing, but there is something you can do. Oh God. I want to talk to somebody this morning. He said, I can't dig. I don't have the anointing of preaching, but I can do something. I don't have the capacity to market products, but I can plait people's hair. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. Oh Jesus. I want you to leave this tabernacle this morning having something bubbling in your spirit that you can do to create wealth. For a man to be jobless is an abomination. There is no difference between a madman and a man that is jobless. Because if they can't employ you, you can do something. The man said, I can't dig, I can't beg, but this I have resolved to do. Government does not want to employ me. Private companies have refused to employ me. This I can do. Look at this. Look at this. There is always a way out of that situation. There is always a way out of that case. There is always a way out of that problem. There is always a way out of that predicament. But until you engage your mind and spirit, begin to brainstorm, begin to reason, what can I do? What must I do? Somebody here has a skill, has a talent, has an ability, but he's still waiting for employment. 6 months, 1 year, still in the house. Say with me, I can't do everything, but I can do something. Yes. Nobody will kill you because you can't preach. Nobody will kill you because you can't sing. Nobody will kill you because you can't write. But you will be killed, you'll be buried if you can't do something. It is okay if you can't do that or do this, but it is abomination if you can't do something. He said, I can't dig. I don't have the capacity, the strength, the ability to dig. I am ashamed to beg. But there is something I can do. And that is my ability to negotiate. Business negotiation. And that was why I said, was it yesterday, that most of the time you don't need capital to do business. You can bring two businesses together and make your money. You can bring two people together and make your money. You can connect the buyer and the seller and make your money. This one wants to sell this Bible. The other person wants to buy the Bible. You connect the both of them together and take your commission. So if you can't start a company, if you can't start up a manufacturing firm, can't you market something? Can't you bring two people together? the manufacturer and the buyer, and make your money. A woman of God from United States of America, I've been chatting with her on Facebook, wanted to come to Nigeria for a speaking tour. So she called me that she wants to print her books because it will be very costly for her to print it over there and still ship them down to Nigeria for her speaking tour. 2 months. First, she's in Nigeria now. So I'm talking to you. Now, she said, what do I do? I said, I will help you print. Now, I don't have a printing press, but I know the intricacies of printing. I gave it to somebody. The person printed the books for her, gave me my commission. Very simple. In fact, he was still printing the book while I was in Kenya. I've already collected my commission. Gave the woman of God the printer's number. Said, this is my boy that is working for me. Meet him. My boy will settle you. I can't run a printing press, but I have the capacity to get the job. Oh God, I wish I can put this revelation inside your brain so that you catch it. Is somebody getting it this morning? You can't do that thing, but you can do something. I can't start a printing press. I can't sit down in the press and watch them print, but I can get the job for them and make my commission. Let them suffer the headache of printing. Let my boys suffer the headache of printing. My boy will say to you, look at me. The man said, I can't dig. I can't beg. But there is something I can do. What does that mean? Let go of your weaknesses and embrace your strength. Ignore your weaknesses. Don't allow your weaknesses to weigh you down. Ignore them. Embrace your strength and move on with your life. He said, I can't dig. He left digging there. I can't beg. He did not stop there. He moved on with what he can do. Let go of your weaknesses. Ignore your weaknesses. Neglect your weaknesses. Do away with your weaknesses. Pretend as if they are not there. Because what matters is what you can do, not what you can't do. God is not concerned about your impossibilities, but he's concerned about your possibilities. God is not concerned about things you can't do. His own concern are the things you can do. Is there something you can do? Oh, Jesus. Is there something you can do? Is there something you can do? Then do it. And forget about the things you can't do. So it is not a crime not to have the capacity to do certain things. But it is a crime when you can't do something. Now look at this. Very, very important. He called the first man. He said, sit down. How much are you owing? The man said, 10,000 shillings. He said, write down 5,000 shillings. He called the other one. How much are you owing? He said, 7,000 shillings. He said, write 3,000 shillings. And the scripture says, he did so that when he is thrown out, they will receive him. There is no, you must give out something to get something. Businesses thrive. Businesses succeed. Businesses, I succeed, you succeed. But you crash in business when you want to get something with nothing. Every man, the cheapest way to get somebody to partner with you, to do business with you, to sponsor your venture, to sponsor your enterprise, he wants to know what is in it for him. You have a show you want to package. The sponsoring firm wants to know what they stand to gain from your show. But the mistake most people make is that they talk about their needs. You want somebody to partner with you, to sponsor your project. You are busy talking about the money you need. No, this young man, this manager, this steward did not talk about his needs. He didn't even tell them that he was about to lose his job. He didn't talk about his problems. He said, how much are you owing? How much are you owing? How much are you owing? Write it down. Cut it by half. So when you are making your proposal, when you want to get that capital, when you want to get that promotion, when you want to get that business, tell the person what he wants to hear. What is in it for? Somebody getting me here this morning. Everybody wants to hear what he stands to gain, what he stands to profit, what he stands to make. A young lady went to a particular firm in Aba City, Abia State, Nigeria, to apply for a job. They told her there is no vacancy. She told them, I will contribute to the growth of your company. Look at my master plan to make this firm grow. The personnel manager said, wait, let the director. The director came. The personnel manager asked her to repeat the same thing to the director. She said the same thing. The man said, start work tomorrow. Why? She did not tell them that she told them that she will contribute to the growth of the. So that proposal will only work when the man hears what he stands to gain. Now listen to this. As I wrap up this message, this is a brief service. Listen to this. The man said, I can't dig, I can't beg, but there is something I can. He began to do it. Why? So that when he is thrown, they will receive him. Have you started? Who are the people in your network? Your network determines your net worth. Look at this. Your network determines your net worth. Net worth. Your network determines your net worth. That is, your network determines your income, determines your wealth. Look at this practical. If you have 10 friends now, 10 close friends, check their monthly, add their monthly income together. Divide it by 10. Your own income is not more than that. Go home, sit down, ask yourself, 10 of my friends, how much are they making per month? Put it together. Divide it by 10. Your salary, your business income will not be more than that. Nobody is richer than the friends around them. That is why it is time to pick up your phone and begin to delete those useless, inconsequential numbers. Begin to delete them. Somebody hearing me this morning. Network with people. When you have ideas, they can invest in it. When you have a project, even if they don't have the money to give you, they can connect you to somebody that will give you the money, or to people that will give you the money. So your present financial status is as a result of your. If there is no millionaire in your phone book, if there is no millionaire in your phone book, you already know the result. You are not a millionaire. Do book launch or project launch, and all the people you know are Tanzanians. Nobody will give you a million. If you like, go to Mount Ararat and say, Lord, somebody must sow a seed of $1,000,000 in my book launch. Who will sow it? No, who will sow the seed? When all your friends are Tanzanians, who will sow the seed? Okay, you want Angel Gabriel to come down from heaven and sow the seed. It's not possible. So God will work with what you have. He will touch the people you have. So it is time to network with millionaires. It is time to network with the right people. Now, when you go home, check your phone book. Go through. If there is no millionaire there, then you are not a millionaire. Rise up on your feet.